Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are all doing good. Today we are going to do our reading test. This is LanguageCert test and for B2 level. This is the first part of B2 level. Read the text and choose the questions. Choose the correct answer for each question. We have 6 questions here. uh, uh, and each question has 3 options, and we have to find out which one is the best answer for it or which is the correct answer for it. Our first question is, which statement is true for Geoffrey Bardon? Geoffrey Bardon is a person, and which statement is true for him? He went to Papunya for a career change. He continues his profession in Papunya. He couldn't understand the local art. Now we will read the text, the passage, and we will locate the answer. We will start here. This is a dot art. The topic of the passage is dot art. Dot art is an art where people they do drawings on the walls. This was called the dot art. The appearance of Aboriginal dot painting. Aboriginal. This is referred to those person who used to live in Australia. They were black people who used to live in Australia in, I think, 18th or 19th century. Produced by men from the western deserts of Central Australia in the early 1970s, has been called the greatest art movement of the 20th century. It is all started in a place called Papunya. Here we are going to locate our answer, Papunya, a village of the makeshift huts first established in the Australian outback in 1950s to bring together various nomadic groups. Nomadic groups, you already know, the Bedouins people are called nomads, though these are nomadic groups. In 1971, the art teacher Geoffrey Bardon took a post in a school in Papunya. Here is our answer. In 1971, the art teacher Geoffrey Bardon took post in a school, Papunya. He took post. There we have 3 options. First, he went to Papunya for a career change. He did not change his career. This is not the answer because he took post. He had posting there. He did not change his career. He continued his profession. This is the answer. He continued his career there in Papunya. So B is the right answer for us. Our second question is the village elders. The village elders, the people who were old, were as eager to draw as the children, made an appeal to the authorities, refused to let others draw for them. Which answer will be right for them? Now we will continue where we left. He was horrified by the inhabitants' dreadful living condition, but impressed by the beauty of their drawings, circle and snakes-like patterns, which represented the world of dreams. Now we need to read further. He realized that the various groups weren't used to living together and so were struggling to build a sense of community. A simple school project, drawing a painting on the wall, or in other words, a mural. Mural is when you write on the wall, it is called mural. Brought him into contact with the village or elders. Although Bardon's young pupils could draw their own stories, they were not allowed to draw the elders' stories. This is our answer. Although the Bardon's young pupils, his young student could draw their own paintings, but they could not draw the painting of the elders. So here is our answer. They were not allowed to draw the elder stories. So answer would be refuse to let others to draw for them. C will be the answer. C is the answer. Question 3 is the original mural Honey Art Dreaming was immediately destroyed, was exhibited in Canberra, was based on a photograph. This is a original drawing or art painting something Honey Art Dreaming. This is the name of that painting. So what happened to it? Was immediately destroyed, was exhibited in Canberra, was based on photograph. Now we will look at the answer. Bardon had to encourage men to create a mural keeping in with the tradition that had existed for over 20,000 years. The elders drew their own mural, the honey art trimming. This is the line where we are going to locate our answer. Honey art trimming, known now only through photographs, as it was painted over by the authorities right after it was made. What happened to this art? It somebody made the art on the wall, and somebody else come and he made another art over it, so he destroyed it. Somebody destroyed it when it was painted. So they say the honey art dreaming now only through photographs. It is only known through photographs because it was painted over by authorities right after it was made. The authority made another painting on this painting, so it was destroyed. Nobody can locate that painting right now because it is replaced by another painting. So our answer will be was immediately destroyed. So A is our answer. It was immediately destroyed. So A is the answer. Question 4. Which statement is true of the elders? Which statement is true for the elders or of the elders? They used a variety of artistic methods. Their paintings earned them a lot of money. Their original work hang in many galleries. Which is true for them? Now, we will read where we left. However, it started the process of transcribing traditional body marking and sand drawings onto others, more conventional surfaces too. Three circles connected by lines represented the honey art dreaming. The so-called dot and circle style had been born. The authorities in Canberra were not amused, as if painting murals on the walls of a school might be a threat, but painting the honey ant dreaming encouraged the elders, and they began to make small paintings on any available surfaces, including scraps of board and curated iron. Bardon supplied them with acrylic paints and canvas. The elders people, what they do, they try to paint whatever they find. If they find a wall, they started to paint over there. If they find an iron, curated iron, they started to paint over there. So the Bardon, who was the teacher of art, he supplied them with paints. He given them more paints to the elders, so they started to paint it every area they found. In 1972, a painting area had been set up in the storeroom of the town hall hut. Bardon regularly went to Alice Springs to sell the painting. Bardon used to sell, but elderly people, they did not sell these paintings. They just they what they do, they use different methods to draw the paintings. So we will have the answer here. They use a variety of artistic methods. This will be the answer. The original painting earned a lot of money. They earned a lot of money for Bardon, not for elders. The original work hang in many galleries. It did not appear in our passage. So the answer will be A. They use a variety of artistic method. They draw their paintings on many things. So A will be the answer. Our next question is, the exhibition photographs represented. What they represented? Exhibition image of animals and plants, the influence of nature on dreams, early everyday life in tribal village. What they represent? So a recent exhibition, we will find answer here. A recent exhibition in Paris included early examples of this art form. After consulting some of the artists and their descendants, the curator decided to devote a special area to art that displays a series of dreams. These arts represent the series of dreams. People had dreams, and when they had dream, they used to draw these things. What they have dreamed, uh, kangaroos, children, snakes, such things they used to dream, and then they used to draw these things. So our answer will be image of animals and plants, the influence of nature or dreams. Yes, the answer will be B, the influence of nature on dreams. So our answer will be B, the influence of nature on dreams. So whatever dream they had, they used to draw this. The article is about. Now this is our common sense. We need to use our common sense to tell what this article is about. The article is about when man struggle with authority, the commercialization of art, the growth of the art form. So at the start of the exhibition, there was a set of photographs with images which has been inspired by the nature, circular trails left by snakes, and the characteristic footmarks of the kangaroos in the land. The dreams pictured in the images are certainly more powerful than reality and extremely beautiful. What I have come to conclusion, the answer will be the growth of an art form. This article is all related to growth of the art, how this art evolved for the century. It took many years to evolve. They used to draw on sand or other things. Then they used different methods, curated irons or on the woods and other things. Then they come to the paper, and this had a long journey. This art had a long journey. So this is the growth of an art form. So this will be the answer, the growth of an art form. These three can be the answer, but we have to choose the best one, and best one will be the growth of an art form. So we have done our 6 questions from this passage, and inshallah in the next video we will do our next topic, that will be the part 2 of language cert level B2, and we will meet in the next video. I hope you have understood something from this video. We will meet in the next video. Allah Hafiz.